A friend told me she's been seeing a therapist for over a year and still feel unmotivated and flat. She's kind of scared and hesitant to go on antidepressant. I've been there. If you've been scared or on the fence about going on antidepressant, this one's for you. Let me tell you my own personal experience of going on antidepressants. My journey with anxiety and depression comes 5 years after finishing medical school. Back then, I was still living in Myanmar. My options for seeking out mental health was actually quite limited. In terms of counseling, there's barely anybody, and the only options available were people who was charging $200 an hour. Mind you, this is in a country where the minimum wage per day is $4. So seeking counseling with them, it feels like a luxury rather than a necessity. You have psychiatrists, and there's this whole negative connotation around going to psychiatrists. People only go see psychiatrists if they're crazy. They're also known for just pushing pills and don't have the bandwidth and time to actually do talk therapy with patients. For my first episode, I decided I'm just going to white knuckle through it. I did a lot of meditation, a lot of self reflection, and being surrounded by friends helped a lot. But it was a very painful experience. And my second big episode of anxiety and depression came late 2020. But this time, because I've experienced, I decided to seek out actual help. I had a friend who was practicing in the UK who's a psychiatrist, but she's a close friend of mine. So she has bandwidth to do talk therapy. And she was the first person to prescribe me with antidepressants. With antidepressants, what it actually do is it is just taking your thoughts from negative to neutral. After some adjustment period, I finally start seeing the effect of it. The days start to feel light again. There's no more just doom and gloom every day. And I was on it for a couple of years. Right now, I'm no longer currently on it because I feel like my body doesn't need it anymore. So if you've been feeling depressed, loss of pleasure, and not seeing color in everyday life for a long period of time, I would like you to consider getting on SSRI and antidepressants, coming from someone who is really hesitant on being on antidepressant.